MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. Pollard has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Set to get his day started, Mark Trumbo, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0 to Trumbo. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, first baseman
Travis Shaw comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Runners on first with 1 down. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Pollard will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap. Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding into the box, A.J. Pollard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Set to get his day started, Chris Carter. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Chris Carter becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he... Stepping up now, Oswaldo Arcia. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Oswaldo Arcia.
Hit hard to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Drury.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. One and one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brendan Drury becomes the first out of the inning. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Arcia rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Here's Chris Owings now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Owings.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. A man at third with one away. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball runs inside and gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. So coming to the plate, Evan Longoria. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Evan Longoria
takes this the other way to right. Now a reach, but this gets past him in right, and this ought to be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping into the box, Steven Souza carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. So digging in now, Matt Duffy. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
One and two, here it comes. Hard hit to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. At the plate, Brad Miller trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in?
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Ready for another chance. Oswaldo Arcia. He reached on a single in his first try. And he runs that one high and tight for ball one.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there, but look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that run at third base, so he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch, and he might get out of that jam that you thought no way possible when he got into it.
Braun has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Trevor Plouffe. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
First baseman.
Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. 1 down. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Starts him out with the slider for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Trumbo. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Carter now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Second baseman. Brandon
Liner
Drury.
towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hank Conger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now
Digging in to
batting,
try it again,
shortstop.
Chris Owings. He singled his last time up. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in.
And the throw is in time to get him. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Rays, left fielder.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Drury gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. This is lined into left field, a base hit. In now, Steven Souza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Drury ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Number 40.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground softly towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Kevin.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again. Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. Hit out towards second. Miller's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Souza is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Right side, hit hard. Miller with a great stop to first. He is out. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier on the run. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brad Miller.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Line towards center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Digging in, Trevor Plouffe. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is back. bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Rafael Hernandez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. That gets down, and the inning continues. Hernandez is on his way home. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next. Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop. Giancarlo He'll lead things off here in this
number 32.
infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez.
The batter, third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Lifted the other way out to left center. Braun giving chase. 1 out. Here's Oswaldo Arcia.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Oswaldo Arcia.
Brent Suter, the 6-foot.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 35, Brent.
Yasmani Tomas.
Diamondbacks, number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in.
Now batting, second baseman
Tommy Hunter, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hernandez on the move and foul. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Hank Conger is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
to short. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Kiermaier giving chase. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Matt Duffy, a hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Trumbo, and that retires the side. Ready once again, Chris Owings. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Miller. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Line toward center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Trumbo.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hernandez racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Travis Shaw. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Set to deliver the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Miller is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of it. Digging in once again, Brad Miller. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Fouled straight back.
Miller.
The windup and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. And a rather easy first out. Into the box now, Rafael Hernandez. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Here it comes. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. He'll try it again. 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again a 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. A.J. Pollock. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And the pitch. And that misses. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. And that will conclude matters here. Trying to pick things up where
the left fielder, number 32.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Miller backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. Brandon.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Jeremy Hazelbaker. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Jeremy.
And a ball, 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Braun will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
So striding in, Hank Conger, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Here's Chris Owings now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, but the dig.
And leading off for the Rays, designated hitter.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by.
Nick Goody will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Now playing second base.
Short, hit hard. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Here's Ryan. Braun now. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit back toward the mound, and he is out on the tag. On to Trumbo, and they turn it. Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. And here's a ball hit in the air. Braun coming on, and this will land foul. Xavier Cedeno is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play. So strike.
The right fielder, number 32.
Alex Colomé takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
For the Rays, number 30.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Men on third with 2 down. Ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And that's through for a hit. Here's Yaz. Tomas. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Yulieski Gurriel will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Lofted in the air out to right field. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away. So striding forward now, Yonder Alonso comes into this at-bat 0 for 1. And Patrick Corbin enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
Hazelbaker is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping. 4, 1 away. Archie Bradley. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to short. Owings is there. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Settling in now, Matt Duffy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And he takes ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, the D-backs offensively were led this afternoon by the man you see here.